Hope you'll wear some flowers in your hair. No. 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 I don't care how many times you do that. You're not coming in. You're very cute, but it's not going to happen. Ah. Yeah. You. Good morning. It has been a while. How are you doing this morning? Oh. Hey, Essential. Hey, Brad. Long time no see. I know that's my fault, but, you know. Oi! This place is a mess. Again. Figured I would have fixed that by now. Been up for a little less than an hour, so I'm still a little frazzled. Hey, Chris. 10 minutes left in the podcast. Fair enough, I'll be here. Hey, Matt. Hey, Bryson. How you going? Yeah, ready for another action-packed year. Absolutely. Let's fire up the forge. I'm gonna start working on. Well, I'm gonna work on this little bottle opener as a refresher. Also, because I have one that I need to make for my Etsy store. Someone ordered it like the day after Christmas, which was very unhelpful. Happy to save the evening for you, Sean. So I have no idea what we're going to make. I'm going to work on this bottle opener because it's part of an order. But hey, it isn't going to take me very long. Need my coffee. Jesus. Too early. How are we all? Morning, Stefan. How are we? Do we have any ideas of what you'd like to see me forge? Bit of a fun forging stream this time. Just, you know, Getting back behind the camera. There you go, I'm on bad. Happy New Year. Hey Wiley. From the forecast to the dream. Yeah, split crosses are a bit fun. Though you always end up having to trim one arm. A hawk drift. Don't really have need for a hawk drift though. Wrong account. Now you're here. Alright, well, okay. Hi Aaron. We missed you. Railroad spike integral roads. A nutcracker. Actually, I do have need for a nutcracker. So that has my vote. Alright, I'm gonna do a nutcracker. That was a good one. I like that. Friction folder, yeah. That's on the list for this month. As anyone who watched the Forge cast, I could, but then you would have to pay for it. So I need to do a little bit of relining. Forge lining's falling apart. Nutcracker. Well, it's just kind of like half tongs. Speaking of the Forge cast, you know, Alex got his new goggles. You know, and stopped wearing the steampunk goggles. So I figured that one of us had to, you know, get his steampunk on. So now I'm the steampunk one. These are awesome though. These are great. I love these. Are you talking? Hell no! Hell no, you're not too old. I know guys who started forging when they were 65. They don't really. I've found, because they're so far away from the eye, and there's these vents along the side, it doesn't actually get that steamy in there. Of course, I have yet to wear them in cold weather, so we could find that may be a problem. There you go. Yeah, I want one of Michael Cthulhu's, how you going, Hans? I want one of Michael Cthulhu's duck respirators. Unfortunately, they don't sell them here in Australia. And they've actually been out of stock over in the US for the last God knows how many months. I keep checking up, but they never have them available, so... Thanks, Hans. I really appreciate it. Hey, Bobby, how you going? Hey, up north, how you going? Stray dog at a play. Thank you very much, man. You guys are all awesome. I haven't done anything yet. But yeah, those duck respirators are pretty cool, especially for bearded dudes like me. If you can't afford a VersaFlow, well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. If you can't afford a VersaFlow, which who can? Alex Steele can afford a VersaFlow. Those duck respirators are pretty good, but they've been out of stock for ages. Oh, the Leaf. Yeah. It was a lot of fun. Hey, Broden, how you going? Yeah, like, it wasn't a super complicated forging. It was just like forging another Leaf. It's just that it was out of copper, which made it more interesting. It was my first time forging copper, so it was a fun learning experience for sure. How's my audio? I haven't used this microphone since my last live stream, so I'm not sure how it's going. I'm like a truck driver with a "how's my driving" sticker. Oh no, another one. Thanks, Sean. I appreciate it. Oh, he's back fixed dangerous V8 beans. Hey, Paul Wheeler, how you going? Oh, the bug, right. Yeah, well. Brass? I haven't inlaid brass yet. Oh, you mean maybe the bronze hawk that I'm doing? On the copper leaf, it was Shibuichi, which is a mixture of silver and copper. Fortunately, today is actually a cooler day. We've got some really heavy wind coming through, so I'm really glad, because the last few days have been really, really humid, like 85, 90%, and we've been up in the mid-30s, which has just been killer. I actually almost got heat stroke the other day, because I was forging and I was stupid and I didn't drink water and I didn't eat breakfast before I came out to the shop. All good, Aaron. But yeah, it does get pretty hot in here. But yeah, the moth was Shibuichi. Oh my god, Alex. Holy hell. Okay, thank you. Whoa. Alright. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. Jesus. Settle down. Switching dongs. Because it's twisting time. Keto's going good. Hey, Kat, how you going? Mr. Smooth Street, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Keto's going good. I believe, about 20 kilos down at this point. So for you Americans, that's 44 pounds since starting. So yeah, coming along well. Well, if you ever do, I'd be glad to have it. All right, just gonna do the twist. Boop-a-doo. Yeah, let's twist again, like we did last summer. Yeah, let's twist again, like we did last year. Do you remember when things were really hard? Oh, let's twist again, twisting time in. I'm gonna get DMCA'd for that. Hey, Alex, new year, new me, indeed. No sticks and stones so far in this year yet. Yeah, no. I'm trying to come into 2021 with a positive attitude. I spent so much of 2020 in a negative headspace, and it was very unhealthy. The year did not end on a high note, and I'm hoping to instill some positivity into myself as much as everyone else. So let's try and keep that rolling. Hey, Petricus, how you doing? And hello yourself. Yeah, thanks, man. I still got a long way to go. It's not a short road for a guy my size, but it's a positive. It's a move in a positive direction. Sorry, I know you can't see. I'm just scratching things with a brush. Got a kickstart on the new one. That's it. Yeah. It sounds like a lot, and it is, but let's just put it this way, 20 kilos was less than 10% of my starting body weight. So, like I said, long way to go, but we'll get there. Every step forward is a step in the right direction. times, if you ever want to talk about doing Hornsorgan, which is the true inlay that I did on the bug, you know how to message me. I'm an open book. But pretty much everything I learned from Ford Hallam on his YouTube channel, which I actually linked in that video. So if you go back to that video, you can find the link to Ford's channel. There you go. One twisted bottle opener in the Samtown style, and that'll be going to one of my Etsy customers who made the order just after Christmas. I give myself 14 days on the bottle openers because they're made to order, so I make them as I get the order, and sometimes it takes me 2 weeks to get around to it. So hey, Heavy Forge, how you going? Look good with it. It's not really I'm only angry the Cat Empire song wasn't Hello. Yeah, well, I mean, there's lots of good Cat Empire songs, so. Ooh, ow, shots fired. Thanks, Ronnie. Actually, you're getting a bit long. I gotta take it to the, I'm gonna take myself back to the hairdresser. All right, we're making nutcrackers, or a nutcracker. What stock should I start with? I'm feeling some 1 by 1/4 inch mild steel. I think I'll be able to make one out of that. I could be horribly wrong, and this could go really badly, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Part of myself wants to use spring steel in order to get the extra strength out of it, but I don't think I'm going to need it. We'll see. I have a vague idea of what the design looks like in my head, so we're going to kind of go with that and find out. Make it for coconuts. Fishies, yeah, Fishies is exactly probably my favorite Cat Empire song. Hey, George Becker, how you doing, man? Long time no see. Make it for coconuts. Nah, I bought a big bag of walnuts in the shell like 2 weeks ago, and then I realized that I don't have a nutcracker. And so I was like, oh, I need to make one of them. Make that shit up as I go. Well, man, that's my entire life. But macadamia nuts, actually, you use a screw nutcracker. Hey, Wayne. Happy New Year, mate. Get off there. Jesus. All right, I just got to... Hold on. Mum is gonna kill you. Get off. How did you even get up there? Bloody chooks, honestly. Alright, so do I want to offset the leg or do I want to offset the... What do I do? I'm going to offset the leg. The chickens always answer me. Burn the shell before it's crackable. Yes, rogue chickens. Christy has been doing a lot of gardening recently, and she's got a whole bunch of seedlings up on a table. And unfortunately, oh my god! The chickens can get up there. And so they're eating the seedlings. Just did it again. Oh, you're going to be roast. Mum is going to roast you. You're not careful, you're going to end up the next thing in my forge. You weren't watching, were you? Come on. All right. Time to grab out the Charming Hollow Forge straight peen hammer. I don't want short range, so let's go with 4 inches material, and I'm going to try and upset it a little bit to make it wider. Start. Holding up magnificently. I wish it was colder than a well digger's butt. Chicken under the arm and an inside fire, that's it. Yeah, the mic's good. I really like the Rode mic. Yeah, we've got loofah plants. Yeah, I did add another steel wedge because it started getting a bit... Makes the refractory set slow. Yeah, well that is a disadvantage. Although winter here in Australia isn't really winter. It's just a slightly cooler summer. Hey Chaz, how you going? How we get back on the beat? I'm not sure what you mean on that one. Sorry, Stray. Yeah, all right, Broden. Hey, have a good one, mate. But yeah, no, she's doing well. I pull her out quite often for heavy moving tasks. I still use my B&B Forge diagonal peen hammer quite a bit. It is a slightly cooler summer. Snowflakes the size of eggs. I think they call that hail. But they were fluffy. Hey, Metal Man, how you going? Good to see you. Mass moves matter. Well, yes, that is true on many different levels. Good to be back. I'll see you later. Alex, have a good one. Which sock size do I need to start? It's inch by quarter inch, so 25 to 6. Which have now turned into 3/8 square. I have a rough idea for how this is going to look, but we'll see if I can actually pull it off. I'm going to switch up to the slightly lighter hammer, the slightly flatter face, just for the planishing work. I still need to make a new handle for my my English cutler's hammer, the famous Sam Towns cutler's hammers, because unfortunately that Osage handle that I made for it did not last. Lasted about 6 swings. I think I'm going to need slightly longer handles. I'm wondering if I offset that might work, because the pivot's going to be there. It's going to be like that. Like I said, I'm making this up as I go. Well, thank you very much for the sub. Hey Eric, how you going? Mini sushi knife, yeah. Well, miniatures, it's funny because miniatures, people think that they're going to be easier, but miniatures are actually quite difficult. Oh, really? Which person gave us a shout out? Actually, I have the perfect tool for you, Kat. It's one that I bought for myself. So I bought this as kind of a joke present for myself. I'm going to try and make it usable in the workshop for sharpening gravers and stuff. But how adorable is that? It's fully functioning. The only thing it didn't come with was a power cable, which it has a standard power port, 240 volt. I'm going to try and get it up to 60 hertz. and we'll see if we can supercharge it. If we can't, then I'm going to pop the motor off and try and mount a different motor. But yeah, it comes with 10 by 330 belts, I think. Yeah, it's an amazing little toy. Oh, Roy, cool. But yeah, there you go, Cat. Perfect size grinder for your miniatures. Yeah, and they're actually not that expensive. It's pretty cheap on Amazon. Hey, Dragon Water, how you going? I'm gonna upset it out there. One of the downsides of making it up as I go is that I have no idea what the next step is. So I'm kind of winging it. Screw it, we're doing it live. We are doing it live. Live on the Sam Towns Bladesmith channel. Tooling up for the shop elves. That's it. Do I hold around in my blades? Occasionally. Happy New Year, Jared. Maybe Cubitron 2 belts. No, but I did order some silicon carbide and some zirconia belts for it. Sharpen my welding rods with it. I could. Hey, Benny, how you going? Yeah, it uses Dynaphile belts, so they're actually relatively easy to get. I do hollow grind some of my blades. I have I've only done one on my channel. And it's a straight razor, and I did that with my homemade Radius Platinum. But I have a 12-inch contact wheel, and I recently did a hollow grind on a double hollow on a fighting knife blade, which turned out to be a failure because it was my first try at feather, and the feather kind of split. So, but yeah, you can see that on my Instagram and stuff like that. But yeah, I've done hollow grinds, and I plan on doing a lot more in the future because I've got that 12-inch contact wheel now. I'm gonna zoom you in a little bit. So you can see my failures close up. Thing is, I don't want it to be too thin because it's mild steel. It will bend quite easily. Okay. Move it over to the side. And then I'm going to get a 90-degree V-chisel and I'm going to knock some teeth in. Oh. Why, thank you. Yeah, sorry about that. It's the Rode Wireless Go lav mic. Spot weld removal, yeah. It's one of those things. I do want a Dynaphile, But yeah, this little thing cost me $62 Australian, which is like 45 US, and it's got gutless motor. I'm hoping that with the improved power cable that I bought, I'll be able to get a little bit more power out of it, because at the moment it stops dead on the lightest work. But if not, I have the ability to put a new motor on it. The frame and everything's really solid. It's been CNC machined out of solid aluminium, like it's all solid aluminium. It has tracking adjustment, like this screw here, this little hex screw, is a tracking adjustment for this tracking wheel. It's actually pretty cool. I want to fix the platen. I want to make the platen so it's the same width as the belt rather than this big long flat thing. But that's easy done. So yeah, it's a cool little toy for 60 bucks. I couldn't say no. And if I can get it to run fast enough to cut steel a little bit, like not you know, grind masses of steel, but if I can get it to cut steel just a little, I can get it to help sharpen my gravers in the little workshop when I'm doing engraving. Right now I'm just chamfering the handle on this nutcracker. In an effort to make it more comfortable to use down the track. There we go, that's rounded. And now we'll cut some teeth in the cracker part. Yeah, they're sort of like backwards tongs, yeah. Hey Zachary, how you going? Hey Damascus, long time no see. Sorry it's been so long since I've been live. But we're back. Saturday smithing streams every week. At least that is the plan. I'm just gonna go get some water. Not making the same mistake I did earlier in the year. Where am I from? I am from Western Australia, Perth, Western Australia. That'll be cool. We're making a nutcracker, Zachary. Or at least we're attempting to. So where's my 90-degree feature? Oh, there it is. Whoop. The old blacksmith's third hand. And this is just to provide points of contact for the nut that are smaller than the flat. So they don't have to be particularly sharp, they don't have to be particularly uniform. It helps if they are uniform for looks. That's pretty close to uniform. Pretty uniform. Not bad. Gonna deepen them just a little bit. I'll try not to. Surveyor's chain, I haven't. Hey Rob, how you doing, man? Well, that's what you get for watching anime. All right, Alex, thank you so much, man. That super chat was amazing. You have a fantastic day. Hopefully I'll see you around the traps. I don't want them to be too deep because it'll weaken the whole thing. About as deep as I want them, really. All right, I'm gonna offset for the boss. And then we'll punch a hole. I think I am actually going to punch the hole on this one. Hey Gary Brown, how you doing? The belt grinder is fixed. Vent, yeah, I've thought about it. Unfortunately, there's a light fitting right above the forges, and they're sitting right next to a big open door, so... Ramsden chain. Interesting. I'll have to look it up. Hey Lou Fay, how you going? Whew. Getting warm now. Yeah, so the side door is open, and there's flow through. It's just warm in here. Unfortunately, each link is 1 foot long. Oh wow! And there are 100 links and 100 feet. Wow, cool. Hey David, how you going? I am back, indeed. Alright, I don't need that for now. I'm going to start shaping this boss area. It's like basically like making a set of hinged dividers. I'm going to need to cut it off to do the rest. But I'm actually kind of liking the look of that, actually, as it currently stands. That actually looks pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. All right. So I'm going to cut it off and then I can punch it. I'll cut it off, forge it, then punch it. Need my hot cut, which is somewhere. It's right here. On the pile of other crap. 40 degrees. Oof. Mine's not that bad. It's about 32 Celsius. And it's pretty windy today, which is great. Alright, cool. Yeah, chain is something I have yet to really try. Alright. Alrighty. So that can go back in the forge for heat number 2. This needs my tang tongs. Perfect. Perfect fit. Forge with the hot cut in. -7. Oh, that'd be nice. Ooh, karambit. Karambits are always fun. Technically, this is my first project of this year. My first project actually was this bottle opener. There you go. Not a bladesmith either. Well, stock removal is just as good as blacksmithing and bladesmithing. It's just a different art form. 01, W1 and 5160. Oh, nice. The way to go. Hey, Roy. Surveyor's chain, yep. Oh, we're all artists here. I got some W2. I got some W2 gifted to me by a friend. W2 is almost impossible to find at the moment. So it was really nice of him to do that. Switch it up to my charming hollow forge hammer, but I'm kind of already in this, so round up this boss. About as good as it's going to get, I think. It's pretty round. How's that? Pretty round? Good enough for punching, I think. Let's upset this a little bit more, and then we'll look at the chat. Hope you had a good New Year, Roy. Whew. Sweating up a storm. That's good to hear. Oh, you'll be forging a charge on Charlie Hollow Forge. I'm jealous. One day, I would love to. Thanks, Roy. Yeah, thanks for the shout out in your live stream, by the way, as well. I just got told that happened. Basket twists, yeah, that's good fun. Charcoal shovel's a good thing to do if you're using coal or charcoal. Yes, it's a nutcracker. I actually, I've still got the old coal shovel that I made in a rush. Back when I used charcoal forge, this was my coal shovel. It's a piece of roofing tin, just bent into like a shovel shape. And then I flattened out a piece of rebar and riveted it on. It's ugly, but it works. I've used this, I used this for years. This is 8 years old. Still works. It's ugly, but it works. Brenda loves my accent. Well, there you go. I keep getting told that I sound American. I don't know why. How you going, Ben? Amazon business. I do not. Okay, so punching a hole. Been a while since I punched a hole in anything, so this could be all kinds of interesting. But I have a punch. Should probably orient this down. Ugh. Being a real blacksmith for a day. Find the mark. Come on. There you go. That's the first punched hole I've done in years. Came out alright. Nice punched hole. So I'll just straighten that back up, and then that can go to one side until I finish the other one. This one's ready for offset. How long is the offset? About yay long. Okay. Out. Ra-cha. This one went a lot faster because I knew what I was doing, kind of. Perfect stream to catch me on, Roy. I'm not making sharp and pointy things. There we go. That's half a nutcracker. I'll probably have to do a bit of a bend in here to make room for the nut, but that's actually pretty good. I'm happy with that. I've rounded the outside of the grip. Should be quite comfortable. And I'll probably end up using it until I run out of walnuts, and then I'll sell it. Something tells me that this is a little bit shorter than its brother. Where did I put its brother? Yeah, it's a lot shorter. That's all right, the big block can come down a bit. I did too good a job. Cracking walnuts with his thumb. Well, I'm not that strong. It's sharp and pointy. Hey Wilkins, we're making a nutcracker. Morning Floyd. Yeah, no, I'm not an Amazon seller. I don't sell on Amazon. I have an Etsy store. It's Roy. Just Roy. All right. bring this down a bit. Okay, that can come down a bit as well. Whew. Been a while since I had to make matching things. There's a set of songs I've been working on for the last, like, Flux Boy. Well, his business is called Christ-Centered Ironworks, so... While Roy is Christ-like in nature. He's still just Roy. There we go. That's more like it. Notice how this one's going a hell of a lot faster than the last one. Just Roy. Well, he is Just Roy. And Just Roy is a really, really good person. It's like me. I'm just Sam. I'm no better than anyone. Nothing special about me other than the fact that I have a YouTube channel. All right, notches time. Get around. Yeah, well. Well, thank you, Roy. Lower the stand on. Hey, look, Graham, how you going? Definitely. Oh, I don't know about that. I stream every Saturday. Well, I will be streaming every Saturday. All right. Some will be longer streams, some will be shorter streams. That's probably a little too zoomed in. Let's notch this baby up. All right. Whoop. Just kind of using the this heat to mark it out. I'll go through and deepen them up in the next heat. There you go. I think I put them a little closer together on this side than I did on the other one. That's okay. Later, Zach. Thank you very much for checking in. Zoomed in look at my face. All right. No worries, Smoke Jam. If you want to catch me doing engraving stuff, you can check out my Twitch channel, which is linked in the description below. So, and I go live on there about 3 nights a week, which will be better for you time-wise in the UK. But yeah, Saturdays is the morning stream, and then at Twitch I normally stream during the night. Don't forget the touch mark. Thank you for the reminder, Stefan. I will not forget the touch mark, because I do plan on selling this once I've used it for a while. Yeah, these are definitely closer together. Oh, missed the tool. That's what you get for not paying attention. There we go. All notched up. Now we cut it off and forge it out. See you later, Luffy. Sorry if I missed you, dude. Yes, WA. Perth, WA. GMT +8. Oh, bugger. Well, yeah, I mean, coconuts aren't exactly native to Germany. Can you grow almonds in Germany? All right, Aaron. Thank you very much, man. Hey, Greg Gamble. How you going? Long time no see. All right. The cut. Hey, Ben. Ben Toombs is in the house. That's it, whole stream's gone to pot. Ben's here. Almonds. Almonds. What? What's all this then? Almost heaven. DMCA takedown immediately. Demonetized. Peanuts. Peanuts are nuts. Cashews aren't nuts. Did you know that cashews come from a fruit? Walnuts and pecans. Pecans are awesome though. Nuts, Benny. They call them nuts. Awesome. Wilkins, awesome. Peanuts are legumes, roots, tubers. Macadamias will go home. Koalas are not bears, that is correct. They're marsupials. Yes, cashews are related to poison ivy, and the cashew fruit looks a lot like a bell pepper or a capsicum. And it's apparently quite sweet. Peanuts are legumes. Oh, there you go. I stand corrected. Plenty of peanuts around, both in the literal and metaphorical sense. I'm a bit of a peanut. The amount of peanuts I've been eating recently, I probably am part peanut. This one seems a little thinner around the waist than the other one. Hopefully that doesn't bode terribly for my endeavor. Watch for the monocle. Chocolate covered macadamias. Yeah, no, my favorite were honey glazed macadamias. Back when I could eat them. We are all nuts. But all the best people are crazy, so, you know, that's why we're here. I've seen a video of that. We also have cows that eat snakes here in Australia, so nothing really surprises me. That was close to round as I'm going to get it, I think. That's alright, because I can pull a John Switzer and file it up. Oh, now it's stuck in my head. Gonna get me in trouble. Round punch. No, it's a taipan. Chickens would eat people. Boiled peanuts. I haven't tried it. See you later, Paul. Thanks very much for checking in. You know what does eat people, though? Pigs. Pigs eat people. They're very good at it. Yep, that's bottomed out. Look for the mark. Ow! That's what you get for not looking at the tool. Widen that out with the punch a little bit. Probably have to do the same with the other one. Yes, chickens are actually the closest relations to the T-Rex. Pineapples do eat you back, yeah. They have an enzyme that digests. Australia is deadly. Australia itself is deadly. Hey, okay, Bushcraft, how you going? Yes, emus are terrible. Yeah, no, but my chickens have killed, I mean, my chickens fight each other over mouse carcasses. If I ever catch a mouse in the traps, they have enzymes to digest the trap. Well, I mean, you know, given enough time, I'm sure they would. But yeah, my chickens will fight each other over mouse carcasses, and they've killed a couple of birds. If they catch a bird in their coop, that bird ain't gonna survive. Chickens are brutal. All right. One more straightening heat, and then it's on to the files, and I think I might end up drilling the hole just a little bit wider because I want to fit a 10mm pin in there, and I don't have a 10mm punch, and I don't really want to make a 10mm drift. This chicken to death. Yes. My chickens are beautiful, but they're brutal. Emus taste good. Ducks are brutal. Well, if you're ever in town, Gary, feel free to drop in, say hi. Always happy to have fellow blacksmiths drop in. That goes for any of you. You're in town, send me a message. We'll hit up. Probably mark it now, right? Yeah, I'll mark it now. I'm gonna mark it on the inside of the handle. If I can find my mark, because bugger knows where I put it. Setting fire to things. Did I leave it inside? No, I didn't leave it inside. I brought it out here, didn't I? I would lose my head if it wasn't stitched on. It's going to turn into an episode of Dora Explorer. Do you see my maker's mark? Where is it? Hola, soy Damas. I crack myself up. Okay, apparently I'm not marking it because I can't seem to find my mark. The last place I put it? Yeah, well I would, but I can't find it. My spring chair is awesome. Well, that's all right, Wayne. I'd make an exception for you. See what happens when I clean up. Yeah, I'll find it. I'll find it eventually. It's a bloody expensive piece of kit to lose. I normally put it in a place where it's easily visible, but for some reason, past me was feeling lazy and failed to make note of where he put the maker's mark after marking things. Unless I am misremembering and the last place I had it was inside. I'm pretty sure I brought it out after that to mark something else. You guys really don't want to watch me just stand around doing this, do we? Alright, so let's shut that off. Other way. There we go. By the computer. Yes. Yeah, it could be. It could be inside by the computer, indeed. But, alas and alack, I might check it out in a bit. But let's open up these holes. Is that a 10mm drill bit? Yes, it is. I'm going to get all fancy and I'm going to do a domed rivet on these. Because I have a rivet header for 10mm rivets. So, may as well. It was there last graving set? Okay, let me just check. There you go. Wayne's got a good memory. Wayne's got a very good memory. That's a good thing, though. Oh, Hans is back. Dalu and Glendargan Forge makes them. But I get mine made by Buckeye Engraving in the US. They are the chosen Maker's Mark makers in the US for the ABS. They make all of the Journeyman and Mastersmith stamps for the ABS. And they actually have proprietary font for that mark. And you actually get a mark, a stamp with that, a stamp and some stencils with that mark on it. When you get your JS or your MS. Okay. So it's going to need a little bit of bending, but I'm going to open up the holes now, I think. But it's looking like a nutcracker. The handles overlap. One side here is a little bit longer than the other because I made it the same length but without taking into account the notches. We all miss you, Hans. When you're ready, good buddy, come back. We'll be here. I'm evidence of that. Everyone was here waiting for me when I came back, which is greatly appreciated. There's one. Where's the other one? I literally just had it in my hand. Oh, there it is. All right. Do I want to do it with file or do I want to do it with the grinder? Quick answer is grinder. Because I'm lazy. Just be a second, guys. Now is the perfect time to become Alex's long-lost cousin. Just trying to get them moderately similar in size and shape. Doing a little bit of a terrible job about it, but there we go. Sorry about that. But now we have two relatively matching halves for a nutcracker. And now I just need a piece of 10mm round bar to make a pin out of. And I have some 10mm round bar at the back. $10 3/8 inch round bar. It's going to be a bit of a tight fit. Very tight fit, but that's okay. We'll drive it through. The round bar that you buy is never actually round. Bye, Luke. Sorry if I missed you. Hey, Crawford, how you going? It's only steel, they make more of it. That's true. Oh, all right. So I need my vernier. Well, I don't need it, but it's helpful. Should be 6mm. Should be 6mm, but it always pays to check. So 12, and it's 10mm, so it needs 1.5 times its height. So 10 is 15mm either side. 15mm times 2 is 30. 30 plus 12 is 42. Sounds right. Maths. I'm not good at it. About there, I'll do it. Quickly just give it a buzz on the grinder just to remove any burr. All right, and now we fit. Make sure that they operate all right. So once you become famous as me, no man, you don't have to wait until then to talk to me. But yeah, there you go. They operate. Looks like a nutcracker. Hopefully it'll behave like a nutcracker. We're just going to drive it through until it's equidistant at each side. There you go. And now we're going to cold peen it in place. Old Roy Adams trick. It seems like a lot of material. Yeah, I'm going to cut that down a little bit. There you go. Just shorten the rivet down a little bit. Alright, now we throw it back in the forge, get it hot, and hot rivet it. If I can find my tongs, because I put them down somewhere. There they are. There we go. Hope you're all singing Roy's praises in the chat, making him super uncomfortable. Just as necessary as the rest of us, Wayne. Molecule in the ocean of Smiths. Very unlikely. You are famous, Roy, whether you like it or not, unfortunately. But you know where to find me, Hans. Just chat with me. My inbox is always open. Hans, smack you. I will fly across the world purely to smack you. Magic eraser sponge. No, I have not. After etch. So we're talking about Damascus? You've won more awards than me, Hans. And before you argue, one is more than none. The only award I've won is an unofficial sharpening competition award. I did win that other thing. But that didn't really count. No threatening you with a good time. So you're asking me, Dimitri? Well, at the moment, it would have to be 1084. But I really do like, W2. Hans won too. Well, there you go. Careful, Hans. Careful what you wish for. Because the first time we meet, I might end up just smacking you. $10.95, good one. Yep. Cool. I'll have to look it up. All right. Gonna go into the rivet header. I really can't hold this with my Blacksmith's third hand. Ooh, this is scary. Okay. This is not a good idea. It's at an angle, and I can't touch it. This is where I need a third set of hands. Come on, don't twist on me. That went poorly. Let's try that again. Anyone one of you want to come on? Yeah, man. I'll send you a message. Thanks very much, Jay. That's pretty much going to be it. Sorry, dropped the internet for a sec. Just jump on out of the camera and come help me with this, will you? Because I need 3 hands. I don't have 3 hands. Not at that height, anyway. No. Too big for my little rivet header. Alright, let's try this again. I'm gonna kind of tug it into my stomach. That's a bit better. Couple good whacks. Getting there. Coming along. Getting all super fancy with it. Oh, that wind is beautiful. Probably ruined so much pin, fair enough. Waste time when I hack. Jeez. Oosh. I'm gonna smack you, Rob. Jesus. No, I'm gonna have so many people to smack when I go to the US. Awesome. Well, you've made the first step. That's the important bit. It's actually looking like a domed rivet, surprisingly. Just using this lower heat to planish it a little bit. I actually am not upset with that result. Ow, that's really hot. Okay. Don't touch that. There you go. Domed rivets. That looks kind of cool. See you, Chris. Thank you very much, Logan. Good to be back. Oh, you want to get it on the friction folder, Roy? That'll be awesome. Forge a fine-tooth comb. You could forge out the basic shape, but then you'd have to like hacksaw the teeth in. Okay, so now it's time to kind of straighten it up and finagle about with the shape of it. I'd really like to see your take on that, Roy. Absolutely. Morning, Dad Rats. How are we? I'm going to work at a relatively low heat because I don't want to mess things up too bad. He says as he bends things the wrong way. Dead straight. That one's just a little bit, my brother, a little bit bent. Yeah, that's stiff. That's what she said. I'm not saying straight either. Well, that's true. We have a friction folder challenge at the moment for the Forgecast. Forgecast challenge of the month, first one for 2021, is to make a friction folder. No worries, Dad Rats. It's always good to see you in the chat, man. Thanks, Hans. Dude, really. If I'm ever, well, when I'm over in the States, I'll try and make it down to you. Absolutely. Not a peaceful person. Fair enough. Yeah, no, friction folders are not as hard as they look. So the info on the challenge is make a friction folder before the end of this month. That's the rules. It's not really like there's no reward or anything like that for it this time. There will be one coming up very soon. We just recorded episode 92 of the Forgecast. We're coming up on episode 100, and we're thinking of doing something a little different for our episode 100. So keep your eyes out for that. In the meantime, if you're interested in the Forgecast challenge, all you have to do is make a friction folder before the end of January. And then put a photo up on Instagram or Facebook with the hashtag Forgecast Challenge. And if you don't have Instagram or Facebook, you can email it to us at ask.forgecast@gmail.com. And we'll talk about it on the show. It's going to be a whole new piece. No, that's for our that's for the calendar. Well, I appreciate that you take the time out to watch me, Hans. I'm not sure where the great part comes in, but I appreciate it all the same. And bend. And bend. And unbend a little bit. Wondering if the teeth are going to be enough, or if I have to kind of bend them around a little bit more. I think I might have to bend them around a bit more. Your milkshakes bring all the water to the earth. I don't doubt it, man. 100 giveaways, no. But no, I don't want to talk about it yet because we haven't made a decision. Yeah, it's true. The only problem is that there's a weak point between the crusher bit and the handle, and so if I try and torque on it, the handle bends and not the crusher bit, and the crusher bit's what I'm trying to bend. So. But that's okay, because that's what horns are for. And I can just do that. Probably doesn't need it to be that then. I want to bend the handles back a little bit, so that would be where the shoe turning horns come in. You know what? I think I've just gone and done it. I think I've made a nutcracker. Holy crap. There you go. I've only just gone and done it. Wow. This looks like a million times better than I expected it to. Oh, you're out of here, Roy. You're gonna miss the final reveal. Hey, Jake. We're making a nutcracker. See you later, Roy. All right, Dimitri, thank you very much. See you later, Rob. We're almost done. I have some walnuts inside, so. Yeah, I'm maybe I do need to bell them out a little bit. Maybe you're right. So I need to get that in there. Come on, open up. Thank you. So I need to bend this out like that. And then bend it down like that. Yeah, like that. That looks good. So I'll do the same thing on this side. Yeah. Go, and then round and down. Like that. Crush. Nice. Yeah, that's good. I like it. All right, brush time. Brush time. I love it when a plan comes together. Props to anyone who knows where that reference is from. Where is my block brush? There it is. Tell you what, guys, I was not expecting it to come out this good. went into this with no plans. That does not normally bode well for my missions. Might just heat that up again. Hans is incredibly inspirational. See you later, Crawford. Yep, the A-team. You off, Hans. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you so much for being here. I do greatly appreciate you, whether you like it or not. Well, actually, especially if you don't like it. Because that's the way I work. I'm a contrarian asshole like that. It ain't perfect, but it's pretty good. Let's set fire to it. See you later, Aaron. Brian and Ed. Yeah, well, you know, like, those guys have been around for how long? Dude, I've been only doing my thing for 8 years. I got a long way to go. And when it comes to architectural blacksmithing, I got nothing on you. The linseed oil finish. Good measure. And you make better hammers than I do. Whether you believe that or not, I don't care. It's true. Might need to wire brush that a little bit. If you're doing a linseed oil finish and the linseed oil is going on a little haphazard, as mine often do, then give it a bit of a brush with a wire brush. Not a block brush, just a wire brush. And that will fix it. But there we go. Set of nutcrackers. How's that? like, come on, like, I started off with a hope and a prayer, and that, oh, like, that's nuts. The handles are rounded for comfort. I'm so blown away. Oh wow, that is so cool. Some days, blacksmithing just really gets my goat. It's just amazing. It's just like I turned a piece of flat bar into this. It's nutty. It's absolutely nutty. Like I'm not tooting my own horn. Like this isn't about like me being an awesome smith or anything like that. Honestly, this was complete blind luck. I just love the fact that I can pick up a hammer and make something, and it works, and it opens and it closes. Do I need to take a moment? Yes, I do. I need a moment to myself. Now, it's not perfect. Like I said, the notches are larger on one side than the other because I didn't really measure them on the first one, and I did on the second one, but also the second leg is slightly thinner than the other one because I ended up having to forge it out a little. They're the same thickness, which is good. The handles, one of them slightly thinner than the other, and it's slightly longer than the other. They're ever so slightly longer on this side. But I'm not broken up about that because that's just freaking cool. It's for both. It's the bits are perfectly in line, or they're as close to perfectly in line as I could get them. The bosses are offset, so you should be able to use it in both hands equally well. But we're about to find out because I'm going to go get some walnuts. I'll be back. Give me 2 seconds. Keep an eye on the chooks for me because they'll try and escape while I'm out. I'll point it down at the floor, and I guarantee you're going to see a chick trying to run through. Walnuts. Yes. Here we are. I am surprised at you, Janet. You didn't even try and make a run for it. Still very hot. I'm going to dunk him. I'll probably give him a power wheel. Now Janet is going to try and escape. She's coming to the door. Right. I'll give him a power wheel and then I'll oil him again. But I just want to... Damn it, Janet. Indeed. That is so cool. Oh god, that is so cool. Actually, we named it Jan because of the Australian ads, which were "Not Happy Jan," because yeah, she is the one that acts up the most. Okay, walnut, nutcracker, works. They worked really well. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be that easy. I'm not that cruel. All right, one more. They're just a little too wide, like they'd probably be a bit too wide for someone with smaller hands. But, Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm a little stronger than I thought. Oh, I found a piece. I'm gonna stick my finger in there. Yeah. There's a lot of force there. Wow. So yeah, these are going to be available on my Etsy store. Look, I made a nutcracker. Yeah. Yeah, the tricks will find the rest. Yeah, so these are going to be available on my Etsy store. I will clean them up before I, put them up there. I've pinched my fingers with tongs all the time. But yeah, domed pins. It has my maker's mark on there. It's a little hard to see. There it is. Yeah, I'll throw it up on Instagram when it's ready to be sold. So if you're interested in buying probably the one and only nutcracker I'll ever make, please do. Yeah, I'm super happy with how these came out. It's amazing. I'm literally shocked. Anyway, with that being said, it's been 2.5 hours. Thank you so much to everyone who came and hung out with my first, for my first live stream of 2021 and the first live stream in like 2 months. My Etsy store is linked in the description down below if you want to check that out. Otherwise, it's if you look up Samtown's Bladesmith, you'll find me. But yeah, yeah, this has been awesome. This has been great fun. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I hope you guys had a great new year, and I hope this new year is going to be much better than the last. Here's to some more awesome stuff, more awesome projects coming. I'm going to be uploading weekly again, and I'm going to be here on Saturdays every week. I'm still on Twitch, like 3 nights a week sometimes, on night times, so it's morning time for you Americans. Doing engraving, so if you're interested in that kind of stuff, go and check that out. Twitch is linked down below. My Patreon family's down there, and they're going to have a whole bunch of content coming out very soon because I'm going to finally start catching up with the class series that I was doing, which went on hiatus for God knows how long. But I think this is a really good start to the year. Like, so I'm just I'm going to be playing this for a while. All right, guys. You have a fantastic day. Thank you so much to everyone who sent in a super chat. Cannot believe how many people sent in super chats and how much. That's just crazy. Guys are a little insane. I love you, but you're insane. Anyway, I'm going to get off. I'm going to go have a drink and cool down. But take it easy, and I will see you on Wednesday with another video. Bye-bye, guys.